Yes. Can't even talk to any of you guys. What's in here? Some tags? Some tag? Plastic tag? Good morning. What's up? We working? We doing this stuff?
A rusting control panel with... You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Yeah. Did they do that? Did I do that? Did they fix it? Did I fix it? No, it's a Wednesday thing. Yeah, okay.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
But we are very limited in, like...
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
So what are we doing now? What do you want to do now?
Yes?
What to do next? What can we do? If not go there. Yeah, you don't know either. Sorry, Kim. Sorry, not sorry. The radio relay hums with electricity. Oh, stairs. I see them. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. What? Yeah. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Empathy, but less logic. I'll take it for now. Don't think we can go here right now. Breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Sure was. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Footsteps.
Banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Elysium ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
A carriage in the sea. Where did this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
So you're down now, huh? Not one thing at a time?
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
It's not yours, Harry, is it?
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Run your hand over the cold metal. What is the make of this MC?
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
How long has it been there?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Looks like Jacob Arv's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Did she say something?
I did not. But I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ.
Yes. Clearly, this is a triumph. I'd say the vehicle has been here since last Saturday or
What should we
Sunday.
do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
When?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Got it. Ah, we're waiting?
As
Time
you
isn't
sit down
actually...
in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent.
Yeah.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Drama. Did I just have drama and I took it away? Or did I have a thing that gave minus drama and I took that away, so it's actually a good thing? It looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
58% chance. Come on, Harry.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also, point to your eyes? Tide sure is taking his sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
I believe it's following a pattern set millions of years ago by cosmic forces. But I suppose it could move quicker, yes?
Yeah.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Well, I wish I asked the third question now. So be selective. Do you think I'll ever find my gun? Man, this is taking a long time. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
I understand you're saying, I don't want to assume you're taking any side.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make the marquee now? The mark? The marquee? Whatever. Squint your eyes and say, is that a number? Oh, well, okay.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupris, Model 40. It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
I haven't the faintest clue. 41. This is a rank in the underground street racing hierarchy.
But it could also be the number of a police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
No, there's no way.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
I mean, seriously, it's just a coincidence.
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
Maybe I was in pursuit.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
It's just gonna be there like that.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost. More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
My honor. Things were going so well, we were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Well, at least I can see what's in now, and in there. Let's get up, I guess.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Call the Mama Dakwa. It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper, light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the Call du Mama Dakwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
+3 perception, but -1 to encyclopedia. Hey, the perception is good though. It's a good thing to have. We got points. How many? Just one? Wow, that's really messed up now, huh? We could do yet another thought. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today, a spiritual corpse, responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmasov. For him, communism is still a thing. Blah, blah, blah. Communism, eh? Yeah, maybe not. So this is our worst thing right now. I feel like even 1 point into it doesn't matter. But it might. How many points do I have? Oh, who knows? The ice just off the coast crackles, shifting. Bottle drained of all its booze. How weird. We have got a badge. And a jacket. +1 and +1. Instead of shivers. Not exactly better. I like the long look better, but I will do that for a little while then. Fine. Footprints in the snow lead away from the accident. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred with tar. Quick travel unlocked. Oh. Okay, well, we'll go here. I haven't seen the RCM around for ages. Just gonna take that. What are these doing in the fish? What are my shoes like? Composure? Perception? I don't think we need even better perception, do we? But yeah, whatever, we'll take it. I am blind. There we are. Perception 7. What did we let go of? Whatever. Hello.
Hi, officer.
Woman in the raincoat stands on the quay. considering an overturned boat. A sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
Man.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Yeah. I like that idea. It's a nice suggestion. Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need that?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
I hear you. I don't know why I would borrow it. Could always come in handy, but why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective? Weird direct line of questioning. It's odd, but sure.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
Behold, pointed the expression on your face. I'm a proper man, believe me. True, most people I've met are scared. Behold the expression.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband?
Gone.
I would never leave anyone. Well, no, probably. Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Was he murdered? That's bad. What happened? Just say oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. What? Time really is the best cure for sorrow. It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
That's a weird thing to do, though. I mean, we maybe get there eventually.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
The necktie is talking to me now. Yeah, right. Don't know a good spot yet. Explore the coast. Kim's presence makes it awkward. Yeah, we'll come back for this. We actually might get to date someone. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days, catch a snowflake in your palm.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No.
No, man. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready? Kim, I want to ask you something else. Oh.
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
So what do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about those human bodies. A mine? Drugs. I need info on this. I mean, we'll explore the shore.
And go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
You just gotta follow the work. That's where the money sleeps. Anywhere with better opportunities, just somewhere. Away from all this sadness. I understand what you're saying. Could be worse elsewhere.
People imagine picking up and finding something better is an easy solution. But how is that supposed to work when all your time and energy goes to staying alive? You have almost nothing to set aside to actually fight your way out. I don't mean to complain about my pauper life. We are warm and fed here and... I don't know. There's just something about this shithole.
Sometimes I get to say everything, and sometimes I get only one choice. Is it indicated? Probably, maybe. Am I stupid? Probably. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help me.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals. People who look for animals who are hard to find. People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen. I haven't heard about those.
Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
The like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Where'd they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
No one right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Not a chance. We'll come back. This boat is floating freely in the water. Kelp. Come on, man. See you later. Babushka. You can't see into the house from this angle. Aduhayen dong suhurang. It's locked tight. Street sign is illegible. It said you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater. Da 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 da.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
If you can't see, then how did you know I was there? Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
We're cops, we're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang. What he said. Get out of here, necktie. I should take you off. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
It's probably not you exactly, but...
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I am an ill omen, alright? If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that? I think a lot of people have. But sure.
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Weird thing to say. There's gotta be something here. Tell me. There's gotta be something here.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
The pox?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see. The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids.
Mm-hmm.
A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I meant Lillian.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
I haven't seen any drunks yet, though.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find. She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is on down coast?
Before you get to the church, There's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty. I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it?
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wow. Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me? I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. There's this guy, guard, who makes me give him money every night. Just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
Why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
One more time, I could just have the room?
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
It would help me stay in touch with the proletariat. This could be the first chapter of my Rags to Riches memoir. Now this is the real Revacholian hospitality. Unfortunate that incremental development hasn't elevated this neighborhood. I see potential here.
Any day now. I'm sure of it. Are you interested or not?
I could still stay at the word but sure.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Yeah.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Finally, you have those lame-os of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
I should take that necktie off, huh? Who are you?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Call me Harry.
Why, I guess I will, Harry. Aye, it just rolls off the tongue. I used to know a Harry. Strong lad, but dumb as a rock.
What happened to him?
He did too many narcotics. So many, he fell off his boat and split his skull on a buoy. Folks who saw it say his head cracked open like a melon. Nasty, nasty.
Harry, huh?
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Well, I might also stay at the Willa. But, damn, maybe I won't. Hold up. Checking time, 46 minutes. I would go a little bit longer. I do need to go buy food soon. You see the waves, the sea. You see the sea. Old science fiction magazines. Book about bird watching. The floorboards creak. This intricate heat engine hums quietly.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Encyclopedia. Yeah. We did just level that up once, didn't we? Hey, it's not one, it's two. I think, don't we have a minus from some of our clothing? We could try this and come back later.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
We're getting +1 actually. From our genes. We could have gotten +1 drama for whatever we needed that for, I don't remember.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long.
Impossible. I actually didn't even see what we did. You see the reflection of your face in it. Right, got it.
Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Wow, great we did that. Ooh, that was helpful. Oh. Logic. Should we ever need that? Better call Saul. Oh, yeah.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
Yeah. Time to shave. Is it? Yeah, fine.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
I fear for your health.
Thank God, I would have cut your throat.
Yeah.
The centipede is exaggerating. People don't actually cut their own throats when they're shaving. At least, not accidentally.
Hand-eye coordination. Yeah, I think we need to, don't think any clothes will help us with that. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, yum ba-dum, bum bum. Hello, Kim. I'm not shaving just yet, but next time you see me come out of that shack, I might be. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. A flower. Trough. Oh.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Yeah.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason, somehow tied to the case.
Definitely tied to the case, right? What are we laughing about?
The boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking. Just wobbling around like he's afraid of something.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
Yeah. What about you?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Bye. Not gonna call you stupid. No need. Oh. Well, let's look at this first.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
That's exactly what I needed.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life. The alphabet. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows. A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete. H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion. Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith. That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Let's go. Kim, I know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
Oh, you've read this book before?
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks, for all sorts of life activities like reading and...
Yeah. But wow, look at you. Badge.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking.
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it did on you. It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes seem more clear somehow. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Harrier Dubois?
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Everard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
What kind of name is Harrier? But I don't want to be Harrier Dubois. Well, I'm Harrier Dubois.
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
I accept it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Yeah, rank Lieutenant to
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
It's that's what I said. Ah. The hell is that?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
W. Frère?
The title of Yefreitor is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, Captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Yefreitor.
Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, Lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings. Kings like satellite officers and the additional Yefreitor rank I already explained.
Mm-hmm.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Thank you. Let's speed through this, because I'm running out of time. Oh boy. So you've been put over my BS because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Thank you.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Hell yeah.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Thought my rank was drunk. Turn back to the doctor.
Such a small yet precious thing.
Cereal.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Yeah. 7th of November, 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Yefreitor. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Winter, huh? Like February? Like that reporter says? February is horrible. Anyway.
I remember that time! That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining water.
And that's our badge. We got our badge. Not our weapon, but we found our car and our badge. We're making progress. I'm glad we came over here. Why Kim say we shouldn't? And just like that, we finished another episode, and my recording program did not even crash. Truly a miracle. I really gotta go now, because I don't want to be late. I want to get food, otherwise I just don't have food. Alright. Take care, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you around. Ah la 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 la.